What's going on, guys? Boom Toasted here. I recently got back into playing Battlefield 1, which I stepped away from for a while shortly after it launched, and I went back to Battlefield 4. I was much more into the modern shooter aspect of it, and I really loved the helicopters and all that, so it was just much more of what I was looking for in the shooter franchise. However, after a lot of the people I played with stopped playing, I had nothing else to do and went back to Battlefield 1. And I've got to say, I'm quite enjoying this game. There are definitely still some elements from Battlefield 4 that I missed, but I'm having a really good time with this game. So being that I stepped away early on in this game's life, I've not had the opportunity to unlock many weapons or to even know which are the better guns to use. So with that being said, this has definitely given me a really good opportunity to do some of the fun tasks in this game, to unlock new weapons and rank up by tracking some assignments and working through the progression system in the game. I know some of the most fun that you can have in these games is trying to knock out the checklist of assignments and really get a feel for all the different guns and the different ways to play that the assignments offers you. So I've had a really good time doing that. So in the background in this video, I got some really good clips working through the assault service assignment, which is storm the doors, as I set off to get the 20 kills with the MP18 optical. I got 5 bayonet kills, destroyed 2 vehicles with the anti-tank grenades, and 5 kills with dynamite, along with capturing 5 flags in conquest, which you really shouldn't have to work too hard at to do that if you're playing this game in any kind of coherent way. So in Battlefield 1, these service assignments are broken into getting started assignments and then staying focused assignments. And this one, obviously, since I've not played much of this game at all, we're going to start with the getting started assignments to really get the rank up and get that XP so that then we can start unlocking new guns. So yeah, the getting started assignments is really there to get you familiar with the different aspects of each class as you set off into your Battlefield career with a huge XP bonus upon completion. This Storm the Doors assignment that I'm working on in the background actually gives you 50,000 XP upon completion, which will definitely get you a good ways ranked up and open up some new guns available in the unlock. So while pursuing the different challenges in these service assignments, you'll likely see multiple rank ups not from just this assignment alone, but also with the accomplishments that you get along the way. For example, dynamite kills, flag captures, all of that giving you XP. Getting this rank up will allow you to start purchasing new guns for the class in which you ranked up with your war bonds. Gamescom is starting today, lasting from August 21st through the 25th, in which we'll see many games getting showcased throughout the week. The game I'm obviously looking forward to seeing the most is the latest in the Battlefield franchise, Battlefield 5. With all the controversy surrounding EA, from the infamous loot crate fiasco with Battlefront 2 leading to the most downvoted comment in Reddit history, and not only that, but political action was taken around the world to ensure that these loot crates weren't a gambling problem, and then to the nightmare of a marketing campaign and terrible PR job that EA has done, calling their customers who want to see a realistic depiction of World War II uneducated. EA has definitely suffered some serious backlash, not only just from anger from the fan base, but financially. You can see that through the week pre-orders of this game that have been reported. With that being said, the recent news and trailers shown from this game have definitely got me hyped again for Battlefield 5. I was definitely starting to get a little bit anxious about it and not really knowing if I made the right move by pre-ordering it. But after seeing this latest trailer with the destruction of Rotterdam, I am 100% on board again. Although their marketing campaign may not be what it once was, I think that they can still make a great game. So this week I'm excited to see what news comes out as we wrap up August with the Battlefield 5 open beta right around the corner, starting September 4th for early access members, those being who have pre-ordered it, and then September 6th for everyone else. So if you're still on the fence and not sure you want to pre-order it, don't feel pressured. You're going to be able to play the beta just 2 days later than everyone else, and not an issue. So DICE has made some really bold choices for the mechanics in this game, with auto healing being taken out, players starting with very limited ammo, just a few mags out the gate. The removal of 3D spotting, or Doritos as some people call it, for the most part. Maybe the scout class can still do a little bit of that, but for the most part, you're not going to be able to just hit that RB and find someone in the back of the map, then snipe them. You're going to have to really use your eyes and ears a whole lot more. And then many other things on top. I'm curious to see how all these things that the content creators that I follow, such as your level caps and your jack frags, all the things that they've been giving feedback on, I'm curious to see how they've actually landed in the beta after DICE has listened to all the feedback. The reason that I play these games and the reason that I've stayed with this franchise over the years is due to the emphasis on team play and mechanics of squad operation that Battlefield offers. You don't really see these in Call of Duties, and you started to see these more so in like your Rainbow Six Sieges and stuff like that. And team play is definitely a big element nowadays in competitive gaming. But I feel like Battlefield just really delivers the experience that I'm looking for from the wide variety of gameplay with the different vehicles and the different classes. And I think it lets everyone serve a particular role that they're looking for on their team. So I'm really interested to see if these new mechanics that have been added in really add to this experience that I'm talking about as intended, or if I find myself in the all too familiar struggle of chasing a support player around and screaming for more ammo. I guess we'll just have to wait and see on that. So I won't go into all the details surrounding all these new mechanics, as there are endless YouTube channels who have already done a really good job at publishing all of that. What I'm wanting to see this week, though, is not only some gameplay footage of Rotterdam, which looked absolutely incredible in the trailer, but some official details about the game coming from DICE themselves. I think DICE had a strategy throughout their marketing campaign of letting the content creators get the info first and then put that out on YouTube, which definitely it makes sense in the sense that, like, oh, everyone's following these and it sounds like it's coming from the community. However, it leads to a lot of speculation and no official confirmations on anything for a while. So not the best way to go forward. And with all of the news surrounding EA right now and Patrick Soderlund leaving the company and all of that, I think this is a really good opportunity for DICE and EA to get back on track with their whole marketing campaign, which after this Rotterdam trailer, that was a really good step in the right direction. So they can follow that with Gamescom by getting some good news out there and just letting people be aware of the different aspects of this game. That would definitely do them a lot of. One of the biggest areas of concern for me right now, and I know for other people that I've seen on Reddit and just talking to friends, is the lack of paid DLC coming in the form of Battlefield Premium. And it's funny because one of the main things that, like, you could point to and say, well, at least this is good, when the game was announced, was the fact that they're not having paid DLC, and that was going to be free. So it doesn't split the fan base. It doesn't split your gaming community. Everyone stays with the same maps the entire lifespan of the game, so that's really good. However, it also gives DICE an easy out and a ditch plan if they choose not to continue with the game. So they can easily say, hey, this game isn't making us any money. We're not getting anything from the customizations like we had expected, and we're just not seeing a profit on continuing development on this game. Let's jump ship to working on a new Star Wars game, whatever that may be, if they're still doing that. I don't know. So yeah, I would definitely like to see more of what we should expect in Tides of War. But yeah, according to the official Battlefield Twitter, this week we're supposed to be learning more about your company, which supposedly lets you customize your soldiers and classes specifically for each faction that you play as. I'm really looking forward to better understanding this feature and to see how it affects the Battlefield experience, not to mention giving us an opportunity to see some customization options to see if it is better than some of the fears that we had or if it's just as bad. Overall, I'm extremely excited for this game and can't wait to play it. I'll be keeping up with the details that emerge this week around Battlefield 5 and Gamescom, and try to keep my Twitter up to date with all of the news. With that, that'll do it for this video. If you like this, be sure to like and subscribe, as I will be posting much more leading up to the Battlefield 5 beta and launch of this game. Thanks, guys.